So guys, it is totes freezing in our house. Well, just outside, anywhere in our house, outside our house. It's freezing. I don't like it. And here in this room, our office, which is probably kept the warmest because Brett doesn't like to sleep. Our bedroom is the next warmest, but it's not as warm as this room because Brett doesn't like to sleep, or like isn't comfortable sleeping when it's really warm because he gets hot really easily. So this room is the warmest and it's at like 75. It feels pretty nice. My hands are still freezing, and it probably could be warmer, but compared to the hallway and stuff, it feels really nice. And downstairs was freezing. I had to, because my phone died also, but I had to come upstairs. I was just miserable feeling. Maybe not that far, but I was not in a good mood, getting into a bad mood because I was downstairs. And it was freezing, and I couldn't think straight, and all that does. Anyway, I'm upstairs, and it's cold. And that's why I'm upstairs, kind of. Also, I need to upload the video from yesterday. Today, I went to work at 9, and the boy that I'm watching, I don't know if I told you, yeah, I think I did. Last week he had a bad cold and was pretty sick, I guess you'd call it. It wasn't like his stomach sick, it was like coughing and runny nose, and the coughing was where it would gag him and he'd throw up. And his dad said today that the worst was Friday, which is when I was there last, and Saturday. And said he started to feel better yesterday, and he was doing pretty good today. I wiped his nose a couple times. About 7, that's not too bad. Anyway, looking at my video views from the last couple days. But he was feeling better today, so that was good. It is so. I had last week, his dad didn't work from home except for Friday, and being back today, it just reminded me how frustrating it is to have one of the parents, doesn't say specifically the dad, but usually it's the dad, but I don't think either parent is worse than the other. It's just so frustrating to have the parents work from home because he constantly wants to go see that parent, and pretty much anything I try to get him to do, he's like, but daddy, or but mommy, or whatever. Well, if it's mostly his dad being home, it's like, daddy, and I was like, no, we're not gonna hang out with daddy. Daddy's working. We're gonna do blah blah blah. And I was like, daddy. 5 minutes later, daddy. I understand. He knows his dad works there and he wants to see his dad. I understand that he wants to see him, but that's frustrating, and I have to like make sure I don't have him on the main floor because he wants to see his dad and stuff, and he'll interrupt his dad, and even going there for a couple minutes is frustrating because we were in the basement today, and he kept wanting to go up to the main floor to get some water, get some milk, and I was like, fine, we'll go get some water, and then we'll go back upstairs, or go back downstairs, or whatever, like go into his room, or go to the basement. And so I got up there, and as soon as I came up from the basement, he was like, daddy, and I'm like, I was like, your daddy's working, we're gonna get some water, and then we're gonna go upstairs, daddy. And eventually, and he was like fussing, so I had to fuss with it, and his dad eventually just came out of the office and came over, and I'm like, ugh. It doesn't help when his dad comes out when he whines. And it's just frustrating. I'm not blaming the parents for caring enough about their son to come out and check on him if he's fussing for them, or come out and see him if he's fussing for them, but it's just frustrating when I'm trying to be the one watching him and they come out, and it's frustrating. Anyway, so I had that. He left a little bit before I put the boy down. For a nap, he went to go work out, because usually he does that. He leaves around like 2 something, but he left around like 12 something or 1ish, and I put him down at put the boy down at 1:30, and then he got back at 2:30. I had to leave like right away, and right I had a doctor's appointment. It turned out pretty good for me. We're both gonna get some blood tests done, just to kind of like check for a few things that we might have that could affect us later on or whatever, just kind of catching stuff early type of deal. Not that they saw anything that might be a problem necessarily, but just for future reference, it doesn't hurt to check. So we both agreed, and it was optional type thing, but we both agreed to get that done, and we just have to get it done before, I don't know about Brett for that, but I know before the next time I go in, which isn't until July, because it's like every 6 months. Brett has to go in next month for something, because he has like asthma and nasal congestion or something, and he has a few different things that they discovered. He had to get a shot in the butt today, which I am definitely not jealous of, so there's that. But he had to get that done, and at one point it was kind of funny. Brett was coming in at that point, but the doctor was like, I'm gonna have to get the nurse because I want to check one more thing, just a procedural thing. I want to check her back and see if there's any like moles, like as far as like that could be something else. And so I'm gonna go get the nurse. And I was like, okay. So like he went out and like brought in Brett and the nurse, because Brett was done by then. And I thought he was gonna like lift up my shirt, which I knew he was gonna lift up my shirt, but I thought he was gonna lift up the back of my shirt and like kind of like look closely, maybe feel around a little bit, see if there's anything that felt weird, and have the nurse there kind of watching. I knew why he wanted to bring the nurse in there, for like his safety reasons type thing, so I couldn't say he did something that he didn't do or whatever, for his sake. Anyway, once Brett and the nurse came in, he like lifted up the back of my shirt and then put it back down like after 2 seconds. And I'm like, okay. I thought I was going to be a little more thorough than that, but it's fine, I guess. If they're able to figure out that I don't have whatever it is in that amount of time, that's fine with me. So yeah, Brett had to get a bunch of prescription stuff, and we have to go back and get the blood work done at some point, which I'm not looking forward to. And then Brett has to go back next month, and I have to go back in July. They'll probably give him another appointment after next month, but I don't have to go back till July. I don't think it's bleeding. Yeah. So that happened, and then I went and got Arby's because it sounded really good. And Arby's like number 14 wrap, super yummy. Well, I got it without tomato, and I think I usually get it without onion, but I forgot this time that there were onions in it, and so I had it with onion, but I ended up taking, as I was eating it, taking some of that out. It has red onion in it, which I don't like any onion. But yeah, that's what happened today, and I have the energy to do it right now that I'm warm, but in the cold, I had no motivation to do anything but get warm. So I'm gonna probably upload my video, which I need to put stuff from this on my computer to upload yesterday's video, and then I might play my Nancy Drew game. I wanted to work out today. It's just a weird day. I wanted to work out today. I've been trying to work on getting that laundry stuff done, and yeah, I don't know what else, but I just have no motivation because it's just so cold in our house. Well, it's just cold in general, and that includes our house. Okay, so this is it for today. I actually have on pajama pants and these fluffy socks, but I left the shirt on that I wore today, so I wouldn't be wearing like pajamas for 3 days in a row. So real life, guys, real life. Okay, well, I hope you have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, fluffy day, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.